time to strap in and get ready. The leaders in NRL Supercoach are incoming, bringing you the ultimate insight to help you win your leagues and climb up the rankings. You're now listening to the Insight NRL Show with your hosts, Brain, Mattrix, and Whisperer.
G'day guys, welcome back to the Insight NRL Show. We are back with GameDay Squad to break open some packs, to give out some packs in the chat. Hopefully we've got plenty of people in there ready with their copy and paste, ready to smash those little pack codes straight into the redeem coupon section in GameDay Squad. Matty, we're obviously building a Vegas team tonight, mate, but we're also ripping open some packs. What are you hoping for?
A one of one Hudson Young.
Just ahead of the inflatable bat syndrome that they've got going on over in Vegas at the moment.
Yeah, I'm huge on him. I don't know, like I think we're opening some packs. We're gonna have a few cards. We've got some cards that we've used from some other episodes, and we're gonna build a team and go head to head. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Guys, if you want to get involved in GameDay Squad, you absolutely can. You can play for free and you can win for free. With GameDay Squad, you go to gamedaysquad.com.au or you can download the GameDay Squad app. And it's as simple as that. You chuck in the promo code IFSAUS. You get the prompt after you create your account. You throw it in there. You get yourself 3 9-player common packs straight to your email. And, Matty, people are also able to get a few extra packs if they become a subscriber, aren't they?
Yeah, look, sign up to our Patreon. The link is below. And we have our own designated GameDay Squad chat. Of course, if you're involved in Patreon, we talk about all the other fantasy sports that we play as well. But yeah, we have our own GameDay Squad chat, and we've been giving away an extra 3 packs to everybody in there. And I see that one's joined the chat now.
Yes, so you'll see throughout the episode, you will see some pack codes in there. Make sure to grab them very quickly because I tell you what, there are some very, very quick copy and pasters in the chat, mostly when we do these giveaways. So we've got 10 common packs to give away. You've got to be quick. But we have had some really good cards pulled. And I've got to say, Matty, one of my mates came with me to the GameDay Squad event last night with James Tedesco. We got to meet James Tedesco. We got to ask him some questions and spend a bit of time with him, which was really cool. So shout out to GameDay Squad for putting on that event. And my mate who downloaded the app used the IFS code. And take a guess at what he pulled.
A 1 of 100 Morgan Smithies.
Not quite. No, it's a bit of a inflatable bat theme that we're following here tonight. But no, he pulled a diamond James Tedesco, 1 of 100. Oh, so yeah, not a bad pull.
That event.
Yes, absolutely. No, so that wasn't even from the event. That was from our codes. So when he put in the IFSAUS code, pulled a diamond James Tedesco, he can go and chuck that up on the store for about $100. And yeah, you can do a fair bit with that. So, mate, we're going to obviously rip into things and open some packs of our own, but we're also going to start to assemble what would look like a round 1 team for us. So we're going to go through and we're going to create our squad of the week coming up for the upcoming round 1 as well. Mind you, Matty, you're going to have to carry a little bit of the conversation as I try and make some picks on a draft in the background. So
that's not something I've ever had a problem with. So
yeah, right. No, fuck off. Let's rip open some packs, mate. Maybe you can kick us off, and we'll get started with your packs to start.
Yeah, I can pick you up first. So we're giving away these 3 common packs here. We've got a couple of rare packs, so we're gonna hopefully get some goodies in there where the odds are a bit better, and we've got some other common ones. But just for those before they start playing, you do get the opportunity to play for free, and you can open these packs as well. You get new ones every Monday. So for example, here I've got the great Billy Walters, Jeremy Marshall-King, and a Blake Brayley, which definitely Blake Brayley and Jeremy Marshall-King very playable in the bronze format as well. So yeah, look, you can build a team regardless of if you're dropping money or using these promo codes. So look, I am going to open a 9-player common pack straight off the bat, and let's see what we get. All right, we've got some silvers, we've got some golds. All right, I've got mainly silvers and I've got some golds. You know what? I'm gonna open a gold Paddy Carrigan straight off the bat. I am pretty stoked with that, to be honest. I've got a Sanders. I've got a Hamlin Uele. I've got a Pete Mamazoulis. That can go in the bin. Ryan Sutton, a Mark Nichols, a Hamoli, and an Aaron Shop. So, of course, the big one there, and I'm going to take a photo so that I can keep updating my team tonight. But, yeah, look, Paddy and Hamole are definitely straight into a pretty strong team. They're scoring, especially, I think it favours middles a lot when I was reading the format. So, yeah, pretty stoked to get them in my team. So.
Good start, mate. Good start. You got a Hamoli card. I drafted Hamoli in with the 10th. Well, I think it would have been, what's that? I've got 10 and 14. So I think on the turn on the second round, I ended up getting him at the start of the third. So not bad. My turn. Are we going to take turns here?
Yeah, you go.
Why not? Hey, we'll kick off with. We'll go with the 9 players. I'll just follow suit with you, and we'll open up a 9-player pack. Okay. See if we can get a good animation at the start. For anybody who hasn't played this, I'm getting the processing job going on here, which is not a good thing usually. Maybe I'll
kick her across to me, man.
Yep, go for it.
Kick her across to me. I've got my player packs open, and I'm just going to open a little 3-person pack while Brain refreshes that one. I'm feeling lucky about a little 3-person one, so I've got a gold and a couple of silvers. Yeah, I could play myself a Maxwell King and a Nicholson. So not playing this week, Matty Nicholson, but I think that will be a very good card moving forward. So pretty happy with that little pack there.
Yeah, nice. I've got my cards up ready to go, mate. So I can smash out these 9 now. So we've got silver, gold, silver. I didn't get a good animation at the start. Usually when you get the twirly little explosion thing going on, you packed a platinum. I think I've just got golds and silvers here. So we'll start off with the silvers. I've got a Lewis Dodd that can probably go back to England. I've got a Herbie Farnworth who can definitely stay in Australia. Shout out to Herbie. Foran.
Fucking no, eh?
Is that Kieran Foran's little brother or something? I don't know. Harawira Naira. Hopefully he's on the recovery from last year's episode on the field. Francis Molo. His brother looks like he wants to leave the club, so that's great. And let's rip into these golds. Jareem Buller, as a Tigers fan, I'm very happy with that gold. Murata Niokore looks like he'll get a start at the Warriors, so that's nice. Mo Fodawaker and a Leota from the Broncos. What are your thoughts on him, mate? Any chance of some game time this year?
I think that there's just a little bit too much of a logjam. I think Deloise Huita is just above him on the pecking order there. But yeah, definitely the injuries have already started for the Broncos in those center and the wing positions. So yeah, look, I think you'll get some burn maybe around Origin. You take Cobbo and blokes like that out if there's an injury. So yeah, I think a good card for the future.
Yeah, nice. Excellent. I'll hold on to that one then. We're over to you, mate.
All right. I am going to go another little 3-pack. Let's chase some swirlies.
Explosions are diamonds, apparently. Swirls are platinum.
Oh, hello. We've got 2 silvers. We've got a Jake Turpin. I tell you what, my fantasy team from 2 years ago was called Turpin's Haircut when he had that bowl cut going on.
That was awful. Yes.
Awful Cappuccino last year. Lucky Ilias. So Lachlan Ilias I might put him in my team as a bit of a placeholder at the moment. Because there is kick meters as well. And I've got myself a platinum Dean Iramia. I tell you what, he is going straight to the pool room, that bloke.
Whenever you get a Storm player pop up, you're like, hang on, there's got to be some sort of value there. You could not have got a worse player. Dean Iramia to pull.
Yeah.
That's gross.
I tell you what, when a few guys make Origin, like Grant Anderson this year,
yeah.
I reckon he might get some burn.
Yeah, maybe. I pulled a diamond Inari Tuala the other night, and I thought, I saw the Bulldogs, and I'm like, fuck, it could be Burton, could be kick out, could have been someone half decent, but no, Inari Tuala. All right, let's just get these. We'll get the 9 players out of the way. We'll keep punching these out. Anything good? No, standard. All right, let's go. Silva, Fletcher, Alex Twal, Walsh from the Dolphins, Lars from the cow. This couldn't be worse. Jaden Hunt, your boy. Carl Olawapu, who's just been let go from the Bulldogs. Jesse Colquhoun, who's coming back from an ACL. Mark Nichols. I got 8 out of 9 silvers. And a Kelmatu-Langi silver. That's okay. But, I mean, that could probably be the worst pack of the night so far. So it's good to get that out of the way nice and early, mate. You're up.
All right. Let me go back to my packs. And, let's go a little 9-player. Let's see how we go. Benny, the packs, I think they're $6 or $7 for these 9-player common packs. I think it's
maybe 24 for a 9-player rare and then $50 for a 9-player unique. I think we're looking at roughly around that mark. Because you can also buy one card at a time as well. If you want to buy 1-player packs, you can do that too, and 3-player packs. So there's a price range pretty much everywhere throughout that, $3 through to $50.
All right, we've got some gold and silvers. So we've got Valepu, we've got Britton Nickera. He's getting played, even in the silver for me. We've got Joey Lussick. We've got my first hooker. We've got Jazz
Your first hooker.
Yeah, I've been married a while now. We've got Phoenix Crossland. Actually, let's play Phoenix. I'm going to play a lot of these guys. I'm going to play Tamale. I think he's got a fantasy friendly game. And being as young as he is, I think that's a card that I'll stash. I think that could be pretty valuable. Now, Goss, I think that he will play a lot of minutes. I don't think he'll play 80. Oh, you know what? He could play 80. Depending on whether. Yeah. And look, I'm going to play a lot of these guys. I'm going to play Crossland. I'm going to play Goss. I'm going to play Britton Nickera, and I'm going to play Tamale. So I'm going to start to update my team straight away while you do your next draft picks, mate.
Sounds good, mate. Sounds good. Let's rip some. We'll go a couple of back-to-back 3-pack commons, hey, and let's see how we go if we get anything good. Bust out. Yeah, we go. We got something. All right. What do we got? Silver, platinum, silver. All right. Tyron Wishart could be pretty good to start the season if Jerome Hughes is out. De La Salvaa also could, apparently, as per James Tedesco, could be every chance of finding a bench spot in round 1. So let's see. All right, what do we got here? Platinum Ezra Mam. Cool. All right. Ezra Mam, that'll come in handy come round, when's he back? 9 or 10?
I am actually off air. I am going to find a trade for you because I've actually got Ezra Mam down as one of my guys that I think are a fair bit of value for this.
Yeah, people are probably just off him because of everything that's happened. So let's open these silvers as well. Simi Sasagi, hopefully he doesn't steal any minutes from Zach Hosking. Thomas Cant and Nathan Brown. He can. He absolutely can. All right, back to you, mate. How many packs you got left?
Yeah, I've got a few. I'm just packing my team in the background. So give me a sec.
I haven't done any of that yet, so I'm just going to go raw dog it at the end of the episode and see what we can come up with.
Well, you do that. I'll open a couple in a row because I am ahead of you in my pack openings. All right, we've got something here. Oh, we've got something spicy there. We've got 3 silvers. Oh, double down.
Double plat.
Hello, cheeky. Double plat and some gold. So let's go. Dom Young. You know what?
Keep an eye out in the chat, everybody, as well. Those packs they're coming. Those coupon codes are coming, so make sure you're quick. Alan in the chat he's got the fastest internet in Australia because he's won a few of these packs in the last 3 streams that we've done. So you're gonna have to beat Alan.
I've got Lazada, man, in a platinum.
Yeah, I love that. Who's he?
I never heard of her.
Yeah, good.
Keanu Kinney, Ryan Pappenhausen, silvers. And look, you get these guys are playable. So I'm pretty high to play these guys. I've got Tupelotu. I've got another of Disa Levy. So, and I've got a Max King Platinum. That is the card of the night so far.
Love that.
All right. I just took a photo of them. I am going to open another one of my 3-player commons. And we've got another Platty. I've got another Brayley. I've got a Jacob Little. And I've got a Kenny Bromwich Platinum. So he's playable. He's playable.
He'll do the job. He'll do the job this year.
All right, man.
Very nice.
Must be your pick.
All right, let's go. Let me just double check because I was trying to draft. Oh, Jesus Christ. I was trying to draft Dylan Lucas there and it wouldn't let me. So that's great. All right. Let's get rid of these 3 packs. We'll smash these out and then I'll have a couple of rare packs and a couple of common or one common. Gold, silver. Let's go. Xavier Willison, Nat Butcher, Adam Fanua, Blake Gold. That's nice. That's a very nice start. That's very playable in the coming Vegas week as well. So I'm looking forward to playing that one this weekend. All right. Bust me something good. Oi, explosion. There's a diamond in here somewhere. That's what we like to see. There it is. All right, let's see.
That out of a common pack?
Yeah. Diamond out of a 3-player common pack. Wild scenes. Okay.
So diamonds are 1 of 100 and you get 1.4 times their score.
Yep. All right, let's see what we've got. Diamond Hayes Dunster.
Woo!
Probably won't be playing much football, unfortunately. Let me ask. I'll get rid of this little 3-player pack again. Let's see what we can get. Nothing good. No. And what do we got? Silver, gold, silver. Tau Tapua. Oh, Jermaine Osako. I'll take that. Daniel Atkinson in the 14 jersey. Not ideal. Not a great start, mate. So we'll go back to you while I can try and make a draft pick over here.
My team's not looking too bad. I've got Phoenix Crossland. I've got Paddy Carrigan. I've got Max King. I've got Britton Nickera. I've got Molly. I've got Jack Goss. I've got Unlocklin Ilias. I've got Samelio Tavale. I have Dom Young, Dean Iramia. I tell you what, platinum. Keanu Kinney and Ryan Pappenhausen. So what I was thinking is after we open these packs that we can add 3 from our own collection to increase before we name our team, man.
Yeah, cool. All right. I'll do my best to try and remember which players I've actually picked because I have not tracked it at all. So don't mind me.
All right. We've got some commons. I have a couple of silvers. I've got a Sewer, I've got a Jack Williams, and the Holy Grail, guys. Nod your head. We've got Hudson Young.
Does he get a multiplier with if we can, in like role player games like Final Fantasy, you can attach like weapons and you can attach attachments to a player. Hudson Young gets the inflatable baseball bat.
That's Yakuza where they use the inflatable baseball bats, man.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where it needs to be, I think. What have we got here? Nothing good. No good animation, unfortunately.
I got another Kinney. I've got a Sipley, and I've got a Jack DeBellin. I'll probably play Jack DeBellin there.
Hey, love that.
Would you like to open your rares? There's some of the prices there. Yeah, it's just $2.50 for one of those little 3-player common packs. That you packed a 1 of 100 there before, and $7 just to have a little bit of a throw with some of these 9-player common packs that we've been playing as well. So pretty good value there.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I got 1 common pack and then 2 rare packs to pull. So let's just get rid of the commons so we can finish on the good stuff. There we go. I think I got a platinum in here based on that. Silver Victor Radley. Silver Teague Wilton. That's playable. Lee, I got two platinums in this pack. That's handy. Jack Gashevsky, we were talking about earlier. Deloise Hoyter. Oh, what is it with the Broncos players coming out everywhere? I had a Xavier Willison in the last pack as well. Carter Gordon, handy. Jack Howarth Gold. That's quite nice, actually. Don't mind that. What do you reckon we're looking at here in these plats? Give me something good.
I am thinking you're going to get a Royce Hunt and a John Bateman.
John Bateman I'd take. That's fine. He's a bit older now, so not ideal. I'd probably sell him off quick, to be honest. Lockie Galvin Platinum. Let's go. That's a banger. That's the card of the night so far. We'll take that.
Yeah.
And give me double. What do you reckon? 2 good cards? It's probably not going to happen, is it? Satili Tupanua. I think I've already got a couple of platinum Satilis. I might try and flog a few off, actually, because he's not going to be doing much this year. But yes, Lockie Galvin Platinum is massive. I'm very happy with that. What do you got? You got 1 or 2 rares left?
I got 2 rares, so I haven't
Perfect.
opened a rare one yet, so let's see.
Beauty,
Let's
I've
get
got
some
the same.
explosion. I've got the explosion, so
That's what
it's
we want.
happening.
Be quick in the chat. It's coming.
I have a 1 of 100. Yeah, so I've got a diamond and a platinum in this one. I've got a Xavier Coates. He is playable. I've got Brodie Jones. He is not. I've got one of the Fines. I've got Chester. I've got Jerry. I've got Daniel Tupou, and I've got Paseka. To be honest, I'm okay to play Coates, Tupou, Jerry. Jerry in this format's very good. I've got a Phoenix Crossland Platinum and a Ryan Madison Diamond. So
Nice.
I think there is a pathway for Maddo to play some big minutes this year. But they do seem to be leaning into some of those younger players, don't they?
Yeah, I think so. I think they do. It's a bit tricky to predict at this point in time, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. All right, let's open one of these rares. See what we've got here. Oh, we got the explosion. That's good. We got a diamond in the pack. That's what we want to see. We got a gold, diamond, gold, 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 and gold. All right. Kyle Flanagan. Whisper will be happy about Kyle Flanagan coming through. Yep. Bronson Garlic. Shout out to Brent. Jesse McLean, probably. Jordan McLean, probably retiring. Kalen Ponga gold. That's nice. Kalen Ponga gold. Brian Toto gold. Even better. Alex Johnston, when he comes back, you play him on matchups, I'd say. You're not going to be relying on him every single week, unfortunately. And a Gabriel, righto, whoever that is. All right, who we got here? Shaq Mitchell, diamond.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Not bad, because he's got some time to come good, I think, across this year. I reckon there's every chance he gets an opportunity as well. Tavita Totola, there's a few question marks around him too, isn't there, this year?
Yep. Yeah, there is. I think Dean Aramia, regardless of being a platinum, is about to get booted from my team by one Daniel Tupou. I'm going to play Dom Young and Tupou, I think. So here, let me do that real quick. And
I might keep my team open so we can try and build a squad of the week.
Okay, cool.
Together, I think that's probably the best play because I'm not going to remember which packs I actually opened.
All right, I've got a couple plats. I've got 3 plats, 4 plats. Okay, cool. I've got a Kurt Capewell. I've got a Harm Sele. I've got a Kafusi, and I've got a Samuela Finu. All right, now we've got plats. Let's go. Bang, bang. Blaze Talungi, platinum. I tell you what, that could be worth something in a few weeks.
Absolutely will be.
I have a Jaden Sullivan. He is going to be up for 49 cents in the next 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got a Trey Mooney. So Blaze Talungi is my pick in that last one. I don't mind it.
That's a very nice pick, actually. That's a nice grab. I think obviously Penrith have bought into him long term, right? Like,
yeah,
I'm sure they're hoping that he's going to be their go-to 6 for the next 10 years. So, Dylan Edwards isn't going anywhere at fullback, which is probably his other position. So I'd say, we're going to see him in the 6 for years to come for sure. All right. What do we got? One more pack. One more rare pack, and I'll start building a team of the week, hey? Squad of the week. We've got a platinum in here, no diamonds. Gold. Lots of golds. There's the platinum. Cool. All right, we've got 8 platinums and 8 golds and a platinum. Huddy Young, gold. Lockie Croker, gold. Campbell Graham, gold. Don't mind that. Jack Cogger, we'll see if he starts. Dane Gagai, gold. Tell you what, I'm bringing together some nice little gold cards tonight. Finafiliaki, gold, good for the future. Good little stash there. All right, what do we got here is a platinum Emre Gula. Probably has a bit of a suppressed role if they end up signing David Clemmer. So I'll take it. But
maybe for the future.
Not overly thrilled about it, no. You've started to build your squad, mate. So do you want to maybe kind of finish your squad, fill out your squad? And
so
then we can talk about the squad of the week.
Yeah, so the plan was for me to add a couple guys towards the end. I am going to see. This is where the question marks come in for me, mate. Like, I've got some really good platinum and diamond cards, but I do think just playing Nathan Cleary gold is probably better this week too than playing a Nico Hines or a Mitch Moses. Jerome Hughes and Sam Walker are obviously injured, and I've got Luai there. So I'm going to play a gold Nathan Cleary to fill my team out. I was having a look at mid forward. I had a bit of a struggle today to get it. But I think Joey Taps, going on the theme of only adding people from Vegas. So I'm going to go Joey Taps in there in middle forward. So
Nice.
I've got Max King, Diamond, and Joey Taps there as well. And I've got to add another bench half. I'm going to add Luai. I think he's in for a really big year. I have him in every format that I am playing, bar sports deck. So,
yeah. Oh, look, most people, obviously, there's a fair bit of excitement around him. So, yeah, I understand. I understand why you'd be picking him.
so my squad,
all right.
My squad looks all right tonight. Yeah.
So take us through it from top to bottom for me.
Phoenix Crossland, Diamond, Paddy Carrigan, Gold, Joey Taps, of course, my import in there. We've got Max King. I've got a Ryan Madison, and that's 1 of 100. So that's an extremely rare card there. I've got Hamoli, I've got Britton Nickera, and I've got Hudson Young. I've got Cleary Gold as an import. I've got Unlachlan Ilias for his kick meters in there from the Dragons. I've got Jerome Luai. I've got Tamale, and I actually recommend that you load up and buy some tamales, man. Like, I think that he's going to have a bright future. We've got Bronson Jerry, we've got Dom Young, we've got Tupou. Hopefully those halfbacks can get it out to the wingers and let the boys cook. I've got Blaze Talangi, Ryan Pappenhausen, and Keanu Kinney tonight, mate.
Nice. That's a very nice team. I think, what do you want to do? How do you want to play this? Because obviously, I've got all my cards that I've got tonight, but also the rest of my database of cards, I guess we can call it.
Well, let's pick our best teams, and I reckon with how much we've been playing this, man, you've probably got a bronze or a silver of some of those guys anyway. So let's build our best team for round 1. I'm going to get the draw up and target some matchups for the NRL draw, because GameDay Squad give away weekly prizes. So yeah, you can win some prizes and get up there. So yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, sounds good. Perfect. All right. So everybody's going to see what my cards look like, which is fine. That's all good. Here we go. All right.
So
let's look at
Let's start at hooker. So I'm actually looking at the Dolphins versus the Rabbitohs, and missing some middles in there. I'm actually liking Jeremy Marshall-King against the Rabbitohs this week through the middle.
Yeah, I do like that. I think he might want to send old Wayne Bennett a message as well, I think. Wayne Bennett's teams, they're not very hooker dominant. Wayne Bennett loves his hooker, just getting the ball into the first receiver's hands off the ground. Don't run the ball. I don't give a shit what you do. Just get it into the first receiver. So I think he might want to prove a little point. So, I've got a Jeremy Marshall Gold sitting here. He can go into our hooker spot to start the year. And I mean, obviously, Harry Grant is the obvious option here. But I do like going a little bit left field with JMK. So we'll go with him as a gold.
I also think if selecting your teams of the week too, like Harry Grant's going to be a big target. Sorry, especially in some of those lower leagues that you might be playing to start off. You've got to find your points of difference. Like 100%, you're playing Champions League and you've got yourself a diamond, a plat, even a gold Harry Grant. It's a no-brainer. But playing the Eels, I expect the Eels to be better than the Rabbitohs this year. So, that's, I suppose, a little poddish for me. But you pick a middle forward, mate.
Let's go. All right. So, I mean, we can look at Vegas. We're doing a full round 1 team, aren't we?
Yep.
All right. So, if we look through my cards, I might even just search by rarity just to see what good stuff we've got popping up. I've got a Davey Moali and a Shaq Mitchell Diamond sitting at the top there. That could be handy, but it's really hard to look past someone like Corey Horsburgh, isn't it, this week? Like, I just feel like Corey Horsburgh, I've got a platinum Corey Horsburgh sitting here that's Vegas on a platform. Big Red's going to come out fired up, isn't he? And he's going to want to put a show on, I think, especially for Ricky. He's going to want to show that he's the guy. So I reckon we start with the Corey Horsburgh there at middle forward.
And it's good to see Corey Horsburgh's burner, James Rhodes, watching this at 2 a.m. in Vegas as well. So, yeah, thanks, mate. You stay away from those inflatable baseball bats in there at the Bellagio.
Yes. Who we got? So I'll try and get my cards up on the screen so you can see them, and we can look at the rarity. I mean, you tell me a player, and I'll tell you if I've got him. That might be
okay.
A little bit easier.
I like the Broncos against the Roosters this week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Roosters are going to be as good as they have been. I think at least with a Paddy Harrigan or a Payne Haas, they're going to be elite. So if you have a Carrigan or a Haas,
I have a silver Carrigan.
Let's load Carrigan in. So front row forward, first chop there for a little while. I like it.
I think also people need to remember that the rarity is important, but it's not everything. I think people get a little bit carried away trying to get their diamonds and their platinums into their squad to bolster the multiplier. But at the same time, you've got to pick the right players, right? And often we've been speaking to Cal and Tommy, who obviously live and breathe this stuff, and they were saying that often you'll see a bronze squad score more than potentially a champion or a challenger squad because people are chasing these diamond and platinum upside picks. When you just got to go with the tried and tested Payne Haas bronze and the Harry Grant bronze and the Zaya Yo silvers that'll do the job.
Well, I was going to say, I love to turn everything into a competition, but I'm not trying to turn this into a competition. But I genuinely think your silver Paddy Carrigan will outscore Corey Horsburgh with a platinum. This week. Yeah.
I think we also need to remember how fucking good Horse is when he's on. And obviously he's in the best shape that he's ever been in, as per Ricky Stewart. Thinks he's going to play Origin again this year. We remember Corey Horsburgh was a must-have in nearly every fantasy NRL format 2 years ago. So I'm hoping he gets back to that this year. Let's pick our third middle forward, mate. I'm not even really looking at matchup too much. I'm just going to look at who the best player is available for this one. And then we'll go down the list. I've got a Cam McInnes who will do the job, puts his head where no one puts their foot. Ruben,
you know what? Cam McInnes is going to have to do a lot of work against the Panthers. So,
yeah, absolutely. Well, what about Jermaine Hopgood, mate? How do you feel about a platinum Jermaine Hopgood?
Yeah, against the Storm, he's going to have to do a lot of work through the middle. He's going to have to make a lot of tackles.
That's my thinking.
Yeah, let's go Hopgood.
All right, we've got our starting middle forwards going, mate. Let's go with the edges now. What are you thinking?
Hudson Young.
Do I have one? Let's see.
Yeah, you got a gold one.
I've got a gold Huddy Young. Yeah, let's get him in there. You like the Vegas narrative?
I do. I don't. I just like the inflatable baseball bat. No.
Good. It's hard to look past Angus Crichton in nearly any format, but you know what? I'm going to look past Angus Crichton tonight purely because I don't know how I feel about the Roosters. I'm a little bit concerned that they're not going to be getting him as good ball. There's a very big difference between Sandon Smith on the left edge and our friend Sandon Smith and obviously Sam Walker. So for me, you know what? I don't mind Jacob Preston as a bit of a left field punt. Or there's also a Dylan Lucas against the Tigers. We know that the Tigers last year, yes, there's been a lot of players that have been changing over, but they've been very leaky around the edges for a while now. Well, who's your pick out of those two? Jacob Preston Platinum or a gold Dylan Lucas?
I'm starting Jacob Preston and playing Dylan Lucas off the bench.
And for anybody wondering how that all plays out that play other formats, fortunately, I should say, the beauty of it is they both score the same regardless of whether you pick them on the bench or whether you pick them in your team. So it doesn't really matter where we put them.
Which in this format, you can pick 3 fullbacks.
You can. So the beauty of it is you can pick a combination of a hooker, middle forward or edge forward to sit in your bench. So you could pick 2 hookers if you want. You can pick 2 middles, which I'd probably recommend. But we've gone with Jacob Preston and Hudson Young there on the edge, mate. So we're going into the halves, I'd say probably the most important position on the field at the moment.
Yeah, I think so. Having a look at some matchups probably isn't as important in the halves. It's just about getting the best players out there. I'm a little bit worried about kick meters in the in the Vegas games due to the field just not being quite as wide. Oof. Well, I see you've got a Cooper Johns. That's exciting.
Sorry, I better put it up. Better put the rarity up there. There's better cards at the top. Promise.
I like Matt Burton playing the Dragons. Got a huge boot on him. Everyone's expecting him to have a bigger year this year. Yeah, I can get around it. Matt Burton for me.
Nice. I can't argue against that at all. So let's go with Matty Burton. Platinum. The second half, mate, I'm a sucker for a Jamal Fogarty, I just feel like obviously when the field isn't, as you mentioned, the field isn't as wide in Vegas, I feel like there's going to be a lot of up the middle kind of one up, one out, hit up. We're going to see a lot of kicking, I reckon, in Vegas. To be fair, it is a fast field, but it's also narrower. So I reckon there's every chance we're going to see a lot of work out of your own end. So let's see who the best kick. Or Mitchell Moses is also probably not a bad shout. He has a boot on him, Mitchell Moses.
Yep.
What are we thinking? I reckon we could probably go with a Jamal Fogarty gold. Oh, actually, I got a Jamal Fogarty platinum. Let's chuck him in there. There's going to be a lot of kicking going on. You get 1 point per 30 meters a kick. I reckon we could get 15 points, even potentially 20 points from Jamal Fogarty this weekend.
Yep. And I don't mind your Moses pick. If I had to pick a bench spot, I could probably pick him there.
Why don't we just lock him on the bench then, hey?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're down into the centers, mate.
We spoke about how I don't like the Rabbitohs. And I really like Herbie Farnworth. Who doesn't? I fucking love you. So
that's a terrible accent. Terrible.
Yeah, let's get Herbie in there. 7:00 Friday, 7th of March against the Rabbitohs. We'll rip and tear against Uncle Wayne as well. Actually,
not a bad shout. It's nice when you're looking at the matchups and you're going, oh, there's a bit of a grudge matchup here. Love that pick. Herbie Farnworth at centre. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck's my only other platinum, which I also don't mind this week, but the problem is that we talked about the narrower field. I think that might hurt him a little bit. What are your thoughts here on the players that you can see on the screen, mate? I'm just going to quickly try and make a draft pick.
AJ Brimson obviously on a bye this week. I'm not seeing a lot I love, but maybe against a couple of new Broncos, you could get around Robert Toya in the centers playing against the Broncos. Look, I like that as opposed to a Jack Howarth against the Eels. So yeah, I think I'm going to lock in Robert Toya.
Rightio, let's go. Big Bobby Toya to kick things off. And what do we got? Herbie, yeah, big base guy as well, big tackle breaker guy. We know that tackle breaks are very well scored in these formats, so I don't mind that. This could be a statement game for the young fella. Teddy did say last night, we asked a question about Rob Toya and how he's been going, and he was the first player he mentioned in players coming up through the ranks. Basically said as long as once he starts getting more ball in his hands, he's going to get that confidence. So maybe we might see a little bit of a slower start from Rob Toya, but he's going to be a player to watch in the future for sure.
But if he's playing against, who are the Broncos going to be playing with Stags out? We're thinking Shibasaki. Pretty good defensively, but still. And the turnstile in Mariner. Yeah, depending on what side they work out, I know that they're still working out a few things, and it's still over a week away. But yeah, I do really like the matchup for Toya.
Yeah, love it. We're on to the wingers, mate. Now, it's really hard to look past old Gregory the Leggery Marju against the West Tigers this week. I've got a Greg Marju platinum sitting here. I've got a Jermaine Asako platinum sitting there. Honestly, I love both of those guys this week potentially. I'm going to lock in Marju for my pick. I don't want to influence yours, mate, but who are you looking at?
Scroll down a little bit. Let's see what I've got. Whew, as much as I'm a huge Grant Anderson fan, I think I'm going to have to go Asako. I know I've been picking on the Rabbitohs all night, so I'm not going to say why. But as a goal kicker, if the Dolphins were to score a lot of points against the Rabbitohs, and we just saw, I think the Dragons score like 30 points in 18 minutes. Now, again, trying not to offend all my Rabbitohs and my Dragons fans on the pod, I think the Dolphins are better than both of them. So we could see a lot of points.
Fair call. I like it. Jesus, I've backed myself into a corner in this draft here. It's not good. All right, let's work out fullback, eh?
Ooh,
you can pick
Cody
this one,
Ramsey.
mate, while I pick here.
We've got Dylan Edwards, we've got Cody Ramsey, we've got James Tedesco, we've got Reece Walsh, Scotty Drinkwater, Keanu Kinney. Ooh, there is a lot of talent, but the matchup of the week for me for fullbacks is Callum Ponga against the West Tigers. While I expect the West Tigers to get better, Ponga has looked sensational in the preseason, in limited sort of games, but he's looked great. I expect the Tigers to take a few weeks to get it together. Some new leadership options, some new wingers, maybe some guys not knowing exactly what to do. Yeah, I think Ponga and Gregory Marju is one huge stack. So we've got some stacks because, of course, we were looking at matchups in Herbie and Asako, and then we've got Greg the Leg and Kalen Pinger. And we've got Robert Toya there at centre. We've got Matty Burton. We've got Jamal Fogarty, two guys with huge boots because we do get kick meters in GameDay Squad. We've got Mitch Moses on the bench. We've got Hudson Young and Jacob Preston. I tell you what, could you get two better line runners than these two blokes?
Absolutely. My only concern for Hudson Young is he's outside Ethan Strange, who is a run-first half. But in saying that, I think when he breaks the line, Hudson Young's going to be floating around for the support, and he could bag a little meaty there. And so I don't mind it. I don't mind that.
There's a bit of narrative in that pick. Let's be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. Now let's pick our bench very quickly, mate. We're going to pick two forwards. We've already picked Mitchell Moses as our bench half, and then we can pick two backs. Now, if we look at rarity again, we search this one. What do we got? We've got. I'll tell you what, I don't mind Zach Hosking. There's question mark around the minutes, but I don't mind him.
I think Zach Hosking running at the Warriors, I think the Warriors are going to be pretty good defensively, but maybe struggle to score a few points.
Okay. Do we reckon we just go for the base stat beast in McInnes or Cotter? I reckon could be the two options. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm okay with McInnes.
Let's do McInnes. He'll make 55 tackles in this game, no doubt.
Yeah.
Especially against the Panthers. And then who are we looking at for the second bench player, mate? We can use, obviously, a hooker, a middle, or an edge.
Let's go. I can't believe you've
got
Hamoli in there.
We've got Hamoli Olakawatu here in gold. Not a bad shout.
Let's go Hamoli against the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys, if they are struggling, it's going to be in defense.
Yep.
So Hamoli, and that's probably why I'm high on a turbo. And I would even be fine to play a turbo. I don't care if it's a bronze. I don't care if it's against a silver. Turbo and Ponga have the matchups of the round for fullbacks. So if
good shout.
You don't mind, find me a little Tommy, mate.
I don't have a Tom. Oh, actually, I'll probably do in another squad, like a bronze or a silver or something like that in another squad. Hang on, let me see. Check rarity first. So who are we looking for? Turbo. All right, let's have a look at competitions. We'll go back to maybe classic, and I'll see where I've got one. Where is he? Nah, he must be in my starter. Are you happy to go with a bronze Turbo?
Yeah, I think he's good enough that you can play him with a bronze. Like, just remember, you're getting 0.1, so you're getting, not very much extra for another one. So I think a bronze turbo could be enough. Could be enough over a Teddy or a Walsh. Iongi, obviously. I don't mind Pappy against the Eels, but mate, you have your last pick, and I've expressed fullbacks, but.
Yeah, I don't mind the Pappy pick, but the problem is I don't think he's going to play. He's touch and go, isn't he, for round one? I don't know whether he's gonna suit up for the Eels for the Storm this week against the Eels. So let's have a look and see what else we've got. We've got
AJ Brimson's not going to pull up this week, so
he will not. No, he gets a week off, doesn't he? Nice and early. Teddy's going to have to do a fair bit. How are we looking past Reece Walsh? I think Reece Walsh, there could be a bit going on there. Like, first game of the year, he's had a good preseason. You're the Broncos fan, mate. Talk me out of Reece Walsh.
You know, I don't like to pick him too often, but I think he's looked great, and I don't think the Roosters are the team that they were 12 months ago. Yeah, I could be talked around to Reece Walsh. I was trying not to do too much bias.
The beauty of it is we've got no Bronco. We've got Paddy Carrigan. That's it. So,
yeah, which is a little bit of a no-brainer when it comes to fantasy formats, isn't it?
Yeah, he's definitely, and yeah, absolutely. I think when you can pick Paddy Carrigan up, you grab him. I think so, even as a silver. So that is our team. Now we're going to obviously put together a unrestricted team, I guess, our best players, regardless of rarity, and you'll see that on our social media. So you can follow us on Instagram at Insight NRL. You can also follow us basically on any platform on X. You can follow us there at Insight FS. So keep an eye out for that. We'll collab with GameDay and we'll put together our squad of the week as per Insight Fantasy Sports. But I reckon we've done all right here, mate. We've pulled some good cards. Shout out to GameDay Squad for looking after us. And, of course, we've given out 10 pack codes in the chat as well. So hopefully some people have pulled some decent packs. What's your favourite card from tonight, mate?
I'd love to say Hudson Young. It's not loading real well. You just give me a second and give everybody the code to join our join our comp while that loads up.
That is a very good point. I probably should bring it up. So if we bring it up on the screen, we'll go. So anybody who doesn't know how to do this, you go into private league, you go and put in the competition code up the top there, and you'll see the competition code right there. RL00H40K is the code. So you just chuck that bad boy in to the competition code section. You'll join the league. We're at 71 people in there at the moment. That'll go above 100 in the next couple of days. And thankfully, thanks to GameDay Squad as well, the boys have been fucking outstanding pretty much all preseason. They're going to be giving away up to $50 in packs to the winner of the week every single week from our league. So shout out to GameDay Squad. That's a 9-player unique pack every single week to the winner, to the highest scorer inside this league. So make sure you jump in that league. Don't miss out. You can win some free packs. And also at the end of the year, we're going to be giving away a full year Patreon subscription for the winner, as well as some awesome stuff from our other sponsors of the show too. So stay tuned for that. But RL00H40K is the code. Jump on in. Matty, where do you want to leave things, mate? Any final words?
Max King Platinum to answer your question before. So
yeah, nice. Good card. You actually pulled some nice cards, mate. Very nice cards.
That's good. I can't wait to beat you.
You probably will. You know what? I like playing the underdog. It's one of my favorite things to do because you get all cocky and you come out and you think you're going to win everything, and then I just slide in there, and I'll take the W. Except that year that you beat me in the draft final, which I haven't heard the end of.
I haven't mentioned that for a long time. Mate. I might have to talk to your real estate agent because I might have to get that I've got in your head back off them. So
you have. That's fair. Guys, thanks for watching. Obviously, keep an eye out. Jump in the league for GameDay Squad. If you're new to GameDay Squad and you've never played before, make sure you put in the code IFSAUS and get yourself involved. Get yourself a three of the 9-player common packs to get your squad started and take us on this year with GameDay Squad. Shout out to GameDay Squad for also sponsoring the show, and we'll see you for the next time. Good luck on Sunday for first games of Vegas. We'll catch you next time. See ya.
Cheerio.